And we have the very latest from Mar-a-Lago, the search of Mar-a-Lago. As the Justice Department says, it has reviewed the documents taken from former President Trump's home earlier this month and set some aside as potentially attorney-client privileged information. ABC's Chief Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with more.
Indications that DOJ plans to file a lengthy rebuttal to Trump's desire to have an independent person review the classified documents he took to Mar-a-Lago for possible issues of privilege, a move some legal experts say could slow down the Justice Department's investigation. Florida federal judge Aileen Cannon, a Trump appointee, signals she's inclined to grant Trump's request for a special master. But DOJ says it's already done the work, completing their initial review of the documents seized and finding a limited set of materials that potentially contain attorney-client privileged information. FBI officials said they're focused on the 11 sets of classified documents from Mar-a-Lago they removed earlier this month. Those on top of the 184 classified documents Trump handed over in January. 92 of them marked secret and 25 marked top secret. The Justice Department says those documents included information about clandestine human sources. In other words, spies, informants, whose lives could be endangered if their identities were revealed.
Our thanks to Pierre Thomas. Let's dive deeper into this. We're going to bring in ABC News' investigative reporter, Catherine Falders. Catherine, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So is this team reviewing these documents involved in the DOJ's ongoing criminal investigation? Is it the same people?
Look, so we know from the affidavit that there are two teams here, the investigators and then something that you call a filter team. This is not unusual in cases where documents are seized. And this filter team is going through this information to see what documents that maybe they have to provide back to Trump's team and what documents they deem appropriate to provide to investigators. So in short, they're not directly involved in the broader criminal investigation as they sift through these documents. What Trump's team wants is they want someone who they say is completely independent and not associated with DOJ at all to go through these documents. But look, this might be a moot point come Thursday because, as DOJ says, they've already gone through this information.
And Catherine, a hearing is currently set for Thursday at 1 p.m. in West Palm Beach. What do you think we're going to find out that day?
So this will be interesting because it will be the first time that Trump's legal team and DOJ are actually in court together on opposite sides of the table here. So we expect to hear arguments about the special master, but also maybe some clarity on what exactly Trump's team wants this special master to do, given DOJ has already done the work, as you said. So we'll hear arguments. The judge, of course, will ask questions about this, and then we'll go from there. But as Pierre was saying that it could maybe slow their work a bit, I think we'll see this a bit in court. What's next here? It might slow DOJ's investigation in the sense that there will be some of these court battles. It will go back and forth. So again, a lot to learn on Thursday. But most interesting will be that Trump's attorneys are there in the court for the first time.
And partly of what's happening next is the DOJ's deadline to file their response to Trump's desire to have a special master is today, and we're expecting this to be rather lengthy. Will you be learning any new information about the investigation?
So DOJ, usually their filings are 20 pages. They've asked for 40 pages, so double the amount that they would usually need. We know that Trump's filings have been riddled with some false statements. The judge originally asked for clarity on their first filing. So we know that DOJ plans to respond to that in some way and that it will be long. And whether we learn new information is still to be determined, but we do know that DOJ has said they speak through court filings, and we'll learn the facts that way. They specifically said they needed more pages here to deal with Trump's factual and legal arguments. So we're standing by for that. There's no specific time that will come out. We just know that it's supposed to come today, Mona.
And Catherine, lastly, is there any indication that there will be any indictments that come from either the documents seized or this ongoing criminal investigation?
Look, not yet. We know that there were some other names that weren't redacted in the affidavit, and typically things like this could indicate that maybe there's some indictment looming. But the reality is here that DOJ has said specifically this investigation is in the early stages. They still have a lot of investigative work to do, so no indication as of now that something will happen imminently.
All right, Catherine Falders in Washington, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.